So on the first fishing day, 12th day of season 1, you're going to get this in the mail. 19th this month, day of the bright sun. Please prepare a present for the town and give it to Major Gale. On the day of the holiday, we'll throw the presents from our airship. Fairly straightforward. You've got to pick a present. Does the present matter? Well, yes, it does. Because you can get plus 15 relationship points with everyone in town for some presents. And most of them are ridiculously expensive. Like, for example, the Knight's Shield. That costs 2,000 badges from the round table, which will take forever to accumulate. The advanced engine is more achievable. That takes 6 data disks. But we're on fishing day. And an Emperor Wise fish or an Emperor Gladiator fish will get you plus 15 points with everybody in town. Now, plus 15 isn't much, but when you consider the number of characters you're getting that with, that's quite a huge boost to your social standing. You can go through the rest yourself, but they are basically almost all expensive, apart from the advanced engine and those 2 Emperor fish. Iron Axe, Iron Pickaxe, yes, the mid-game is entirely possible. But advanced engine is probably still just easier. So, what do we have? Well, we've got 2 Emperor Wise fish and 2 Emperor Gladiator fish. I want a breeding pair, so I'm going to go to tomorrow and see what I get. And I'm hoping that I'm going to come out with either another Catfish King or another Goliath King. If so, brilliant. One of these can be the gift and the other can be sold. Or maybe kept until next year. Rather annoyingly, as soon as you get the Day of the Bright Sun celebration, Gale will always have those 3 dots above his head. But interacting with him doesn't give a mission. He just wants the present. You can see it actually on your mini-map. But when you interact with Gale, it looks like he's going to say something to you, give you a mission. He's not. He's just waiting for the present. As I come away from the fishing day, here's Gale, wanting his gift for the Day of the Bright Sun, and which, as we discussed earlier, would be really good if I give him an Emperor Wise fish. Now, I've got a breeding pair of those from yesterday, so I can give him the Emperor Wise fish I caught today.
Are you sure you want to part with this? It's very nice.
Everyone.
I hope you get something nice in return. I'm sure the celebrations for the...
Everyone now has plus 15 with me compared to where they were before. I mean, that's not brilliant early game. It looks like I've not met a whole bunch of people. Maybe I should have put more effort into them, but still, plus 15, not to be sniffed at. If it's getting towards the Day of the Bright Sun and you still haven't got a gift to give to Gale, you can come to the Research Centre Exchange and get yourself an advanced engine. It costs 6 data disks, which early game, the first year might seem a little expensive. It depends how you want to play. If you're interested in that plus 15 relationship with everybody, then it's massively cheap, especially since you're going to go mining again in a couple of days and get even more. It is the Day of the Bright Sun. And what happens is that presents get dropped from an airship. And you run around town competing with the townsfolk to pick up as many as you can. And you can get some useful stuff. It is recommended, if you usually play on a slow speed, to switch it up to 100% for this particular game, or mini game. There comes the airship. You can also see hot air balloons. They're purely decorative. The mayor gives a little speech if you want the backstory. And I'm just going to switch on my overlay. Okay, I've put an overlay on so you can see what I'm doing with the keyboard as I try and get the gifts. I'm just watching that go overhead. And now it's starting to drop, so there's going to be gifts coming down. Run to where there might be, and just spam the E key until you open it. There is an achievement for getting lots of gifts. It is quite a tricky mini game to get the hang of, I think. Stay out at the front. And you'll get more gifts. It will go around this plaza anti-clockwise once, and then the mini game will be over. Stay ahead of the crowd if you can, and as long as you know the path it's going to, you can then hopefully get to the gifts before other people. It's a game about greed. Balloon. Wasn't aware they were in the game. Standing right on top of that one. If you don't get one, forget it, move along. Because the crowd will be right behind you. And if the crowd are all over there, there's no point in my going over there. So I'm just staying ahead and waiting now for them to drop. Bronze bar times 5, very nice. Somebody wants a photo album at some point, so that might be useful to hang on to. Is there one more drop, or is that it? Once it gets past the gates, that's it. Ah, there they go. Upgrade kit, brilliant. Lots of people giving pots of hysteria this year. And there it is, that's the end of the mini game. The townsfolk like to chase after the hot air balloon and see it off. I can't be bothered. Let's go and see what we've got. And the celebration has ended. Right, what are our gains? That makes a good pen for the journalist guy. The one you get the colourblind mission from. That's useful in late game when you're making medicines. Bannerfish, I've really got no use for that. Blue leather is rare and you need it, so I'm keeping that. Attack +3, not really worth keeping hold of. apples I can start to dry. Astoria. Oh, I only got one. I thought I got. Oh, I got. I got lots of Asteria, but only one pot of Asteria. Max health 15. I'll keep that. The bars I'll keep. Photo album. Max hit point plus 30. You know what? I'll equip that for now. And the flowers I can sell at the flower stall. Okay, great. Oh, and it's a special day, isn't it? So any presents I give on this special day count double. Now, which brother is it who's the journalist? I think it's Irwa.
Hi. Although having a thief around is good for our business, it's not good for our town.
Yes. It is he. Irwa, come here. Irwa. I've got a gift for you, and it counts double because it's a holiday.
I like it. You're very nice.
And that's the day of the bright sun.